This video is for the high school students right now. And this is what I personally would do if I was going back into high school again. Now, high school, a lot of people say, some say it's like most fun time of your life. Some say, just study, study, study. Some say do whatever you want. And you can agree with all of those, but to be honest, in some way, they're all kind of bullshit. Like, you don't want to just be a loser and study. Yeah, you'll get the grades, but you won't have no social life. But you also don't want to be a degenerate and not attend class. So, I believe in high school. High school can be the best time of your life in what you think of it, right? Because better times are definitely coming after high school. I'll tell you that. Either if you go to university, college, or to the workplace, or whenever, from your 20s till whenever you're dead, there are going to be better times, definitely more than high school. But the one thing about high school that is different than middle school or university or just life in general, like the work life, in my experience at least, is that the responsibility you had in high school was literally close to perfect if you wanted to enjoy but yet make friends, get into clubs and activities. High school was a place where you can figure out who you were before you ended up going to university, to work or college or whatever you do. Because once you get to university, college, or the workplace, from there it's just like go, go, go. That's all on you. Responsibility is all on you. And you have to make up for whatever you want to do. So in high school, I would say enjoy it. Whatever grade you are, of course, study, figure out who you are, but enjoy the experience, enjoy the moment of high school. Because looking back on my graduation and my 4 years in high school, I'm glad that I did whatever I did. Of course, COVID did ruin a couple of years in high school, but those were different memories too. But right now in high school, I want you to enjoy being a student in high school. Enjoy that you have to get up every day. You don't have to worry what to eat, what work you have to do, when you're gonna go to school, how you're gonna get there. You don't have to worry if you have to pay rent for your dorm, apartment, whatever thing. You don't have to worry about paying college, university tuition fees. You don't have to worry about your boss yelling at you or whatever. So, wherever you are in high school at this point, grade 9 or grade 12, senior year, just enjoy the moment. Enjoy with your friends and be glad that you can fully be present in this moment, because when you look back upon these memories, like I am doing right now, like I did, you'll be blessed and you'll be grateful that you have created those memories. Now, the second thing is that I would say in high school, popularity may seem like a big thing. Of course, everyone wants to be popular, right? Everyone. But after that, high school, it's not a big issue. It's not a big factor of being popular. I would say in high school is, instead of trying to be friends with everyone or trying to get on everyone's good side at least, I would say learn how to communicate effectively and pick out what friend group you want to hang out with or which friends you want to, be together, because that basically builds your character in high school. That builds you, and that starts your life off when you head off to university, college, or whatever. If you're a complete degenerate in high school, you're most likely going to be the exact same in university, college, right? And obviously people change, but if you want to think ahead for the future and you want to at least have a good start, learn how to communicate with people. Learn how to talk to people and make new friends, because you can go up to anyone that you're interested in. Let's say it's a girl, you can go talk to her, or it's a guy, a group of guys, you can go up to them. You can be like, hey guys, blah blah blah, whatever. Just learn how to communicate, because everyone will probably tell you like, oh, okay, study harder, learn how to study, here's study tips, right? And just have your own, just do your own thing. And yeah, some of it is cool, but you also want to be social. High school is the perfect time to be completely social too, with minimal focus on your grades, because if you have proper study habits and study routines, high school won't be that hard for you. And trust me, like coming from a post-secondary student, right? Coming from someone who literally experienced high school and experienced the other side, it's different. You do not have time to literally make friends sometimes. It depends what major you're in or what you're going into. Obviously the first 2-3 months will be very fun, you make friends, but after that shit gets real and you actually have to study for exams. But in high school, even when exams are around, it's comparing it to what I'm experiencing now, it's very, very easy. And obviously you're going to disagree with me, but when you get there, you're going to be like, wow, shit, I wish I was in high school. So enjoy the moment and learn how to communicate effectively. Third thing is that join any club you think of joining. Try it out for any single team, because even if you don't think you're going to make the soccer team or basketball team, or you don't think you're good enough for the drama club or the film club, still do it. In my senior year, I did not touch a badminton racket for God knows how long. And literally the day of the tryout was when I held a badminton racket in 3-4 years, because there was COVID lockdown, so we haven't had gym physically since grade 9. And yet I surprised myself and I made the team. And I played at the tournament with my mixed double partner. And surprisingly, we won one game. I mean, we lost. We got shit on by all other teams, but we won one game. And that's all that matters. It was there for the enjoyment and the moment of the fun of the thrill of actually being there in that team and having that sense oh, I joined a team in high school. I wasn't expecting to be in badminton club. Same with me in grade 11 for my tennis team. I haven't played tennis in God knows how long too. Literally a week or two before, me and my friend, we just started practicing in the school parking lot, because the tennis courts were closed, I believe, or they were full. And we would just practice hitting the ball back and forth with our rackets. And literally, it was during lunchtime too. And we would just practice and practice. And I surprised myself again. I made the tennis team. So, join clubs, join teams. I joined the drama club. It was pretty alright. I joined the film club, but I had time, but I kind of forgot about that, to be fair. It was still nice. And then just join clubs, join teams, go out and actually be social for once. Like what I said, this is probably the most time in your life you're gonna be like probably the most social. It depends on your life. Like, I mean, if you're gonna go out party, like, at university or whatever when you're 20s, yeah, fine. But I feel like this part of high school is the easiest time to actually socialize with people. Because in your 20s or whenever you're at a party or networking with everyone, you need to learn how to actually express yourself and talk to people. Whereas it's like, if you're just in high school, be like, hey, what's your name, bro? Blah, 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 done. At least you know someone there. He doesn't have to be your friend or she doesn't have to be your friend, but at least you know him. It's that simple. Literally, that simple. So I'll join clubs. Enjoy the moment, learn how to communicate with people. And obviously, I guess you can say, focus on your studying. That's what you want to do. You want to study, but everyone tells you that. And I'm pretty sure you get it enough anyway from your parents and teachers. But set up a good routine to study, a good study habit. And if you just dedicate at least, you only need 2 hours a day. Realistically, if you know how to study properly, 2 hours a day to study your subjects. 3-4 hours maybe, but you take breaks in between. It's that simple. You come home, let's say at 3 o'clock. Literally, if you just sit down and study, let's say at 3:30, because it takes you around half an hour to eat. 3:30, you're done by 5:30. That's 2 hours. You study a little bit more around, after dinner. I usually have dinner at 6, so let's say around 6:30 to 8 o'clock. You get around 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Then you enjoy your leisure activity. But it's all routine, and even that too, that's on your most busiest packed days. So you go to high school every day, so most likely you're not going to have work every single day unless if you're procrastinating. It's that simple. In university, college is different, or your work life is different. It's work practically every single day or week. Here it's you get an assignment or two or reading. You have homework, but that homework does not take that long, unless if you're in physics. Okay, if you're in physics, I feel bad for you, but even that too, that takes you maximum 3 hours a day if you know how to study properly. Now, just socialize. I was gonna say another point, but it just completely slipped out of my mind. And yeah, just socialize, enjoy the moment to learn how to communicate, and join clubs, and obviously study. You want to study too. You don't want to end up failing and going into high school, coming in another year, because it's not that it's just embarrassing. It's more of why are you giving other people a head start, right? At least other people that you're competing with, because 1 year or half a year can change a lot of people. 1 year of improvement, half a year of improvement can change a lot of people. Also, one more thing, record your high school memories. Even if you're not a camera person, record them, because you will be glad you did. And you would definitely be happy that you recorded them and you have memories, camera memories, videos, and photos to look upon. That's what I would do if I was in high school. I would enjoy the moment, take in a deep breath, and really feel alive and glad that I'm in high school. Because high school, I believe, is a place where you can develop into the person you want to be. But the thing is, a lot of people don't realize that. So they end up just doing whatever society tells them to do. In high school, you literally have no repercussions of doing whatever you technically want to do. Obviously, you don't want to go vandalize the school, but if you want to be some anime kid, let's say, I don't know, it depends on your school, but look, at my school, I saw anime kids. No one bothered them. You can be an anime kid. Or you can literally be that kid that works out. You can basically create your identity. And obviously, in high school, people are gonna judge you. But you gotta have that thick iron mindset that, like, look, no one gives a shit after a year or two. They're all gonna forget about you when they go partying in their university, bro. No one gives a shit. You really think they would care about you? And even if they do come across you across the streets, let's say in like 2-3 years from now on, if you're in grade 12, and they do remember you, and you improved so much, they're like, holy shit, this guy has changed. Or this girl has changed, if there's any girls watching. But it's just that you decide who you want to be in high school with such little responsibility held against you that it's almost the perfect place to discover your actual interests and passions without any sort of repercussions. That's what I would do if I was back in high school again.